Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've made a video, but today I really want to share this with you because I'm so excited. This is not a raw vegan recipe, but it is a vegan and it's a healthy recipe, and I just want to show you what I did. I always used to love bread, but bread is very bad for me. So wheat, gluten, yeast and all the chemicals in the bread give me constipation, makes my skin break out in rosacea. My skin is red now because I'm so excited about this recipe. But wheat and all these, if you buy in the shops, all the chemicals, not good for my skin, not good for my health, gives me constipation, gives me bloating. But I love bread, and I always thought, how am I going to make a bread? And the crackers you buy outside, they are too expensive, and I don't have a dehydrator to make it myself. So this is for people who don't have a dehydrator probably, and who would like to still have something. So this is my bread I made. It looks like a very healthy wholemeal roll. So I woke up and it came to my head, and I just started and tried it, and it's already done, so but I need to share. So what did I do? I used half of a big courgette like this. You see the part who is missing, so that's in there. Then there is a whole pepper in there. Then there is one red small onion, one clove of garlic. I wrote it down so I don't forget. Pink Himalayan salt. Then I added flax seeds, and I added soaked sunflower and pumpkin seeds. Yeah, that's it. So everything came in the blender. Oh, and I added some dulse, yeah, you don't need to add that. So I put everything in the Vitamix, and I blended it very slowly and not too fine, and it came out like this. It's a really nice paste. It smells delicious, and the pepper is always nice. I think pepper, maybe it's hard to digest if you eat it like that, but if you put it in a blender and you put it in a sauce, it's brilliant, and it gives such a nice flavor. So this is how it looks. This is how it came out of the Vitamix. Now if you have a dehydrator, and you could thicken this a little bit more, you add more yeah, what would you add more? Some flax seeds, ground flax seeds. They absorb the liquid, and you could make crackers out of this. But because I don't have a dehydrator, I have to be a bit more creative. And this is not raw vegan, but it is vegan. So what I did, I put psyllium husk in here to absorb. This is just a plant fiber to absorb the moisture. I put in some chia seeds because they absorb nine times the liquid as the chia seeds are. So they absorb a lot of moisture. And then I added pepper, you know, just the pepper, the powder, cayenne. I added oregano, parsley, whatever. You can add whatever you want. What did I add? Yeah, some cumin, some curry, whatever you want, whatever flavor you would like to have it. I like it a little bit spicy as well, so I always put a little bit of cayenne. And the color is nice red. This is from the, obviously from the pepper and from the smoked paprika powder. So, and I added a little bit of nut butter. I added not very much, just maybe 1 tablespoon mixed, half tahini and half hemp seed and flaxseed butter. Maybe you don't have to do it, but I always like to have a little bit of fat. But we already have sunflower and pumpkin seed, so that is already a little bit of fat in there. So that is the thing, and now we just have to, I just have to make sure it's a little bit more thicker to make these, to shape them. And what I did, I added a few gluten-free oats. This is the oats. It's pure oats, gluten-free, wheat-free. So some probably won't use oats, but I accept it for myself. I think oats is not too bad. It's sometimes, and I didn't add too many, so just 1 or 2 handfuls. I tried to absorb the moisture with the flax seeds, with the shredded flax seeds ground. I did it with the coffee grinder. So the flax seeds and the psyllium husk and the chia seeds, and that's it. And then I put them in the oven, maybe 20 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, and so the outside, if the outside gets a bit too brown too quickly and the inside still needs to cook a little bit, bake a little bit longer, what I did, I covered it with this, and this helped quite good. And it doesn't matter if it's in the inside it's not really dry. It doesn't matter, because why? It's just this. I mean, you can eat this like this, and it doesn't. It's not that you're eating dough. It's, you can eat that even if it's a little bit wet or moist inside. No problem. Because this is actually a salad sauce, so no big deal. There is no egg, there is no butter, there is no yeast, there is no wheat, there is no gluten. It won't give you bloating, it won't give you constipation. I'm so excited about this recipe. I really am, and I had to write it down. Okay, that is it. That was that. And then sometimes, because it's getting dark out, cold outside, and I do love, I used to love potato chips and potato crisps. It's the opposite in Germany, so crisps. And what I did, I bought sweet potato today and I made them myself. I just made very thin slices like this, and yeah, I used this to make the slices. And then, because obviously I heat it up, yeah, I bake it. The best oil to use is coconut oil, because you want to put some moisture on. So I used coconut oil. I had to heat it up a little bit and put the herbs on it, the ones I liked: rosemary, oregano, salt, a bit of cumin, a bit of curry, paprika, smoked paprika, whatever you want. Just put whatever spices or herbs you like. And if it needs a little bit more oil or something, just drizzle a few drops of rapeseed oil or rice bran oil. Just make sure the oil can be heated up, and don't use olive oil or oils who should be eaten cold or not heated. So, and you will not believe, they were really crunchy. The longer you leave them in, the crunchier they are, and they are amazing. This is amazing. I'm really happy with this. And you can use carrots for this as well. I think you can use, or normal potatoes. I don't use normal potatoes this time. I chose to have the sweet potato. But this is amazing. I added a bit of cayenne, so it's a bit spicy. And this is healthier than any other snack you buy in the shop, where they put these additives and things that you want to eat the whole bag. Here is nothing. You just eat as much as you want, and it's just perfect. I'm so excited, and I just wanted to share this recipe with you, because I didn't know how it will turn out. And the other days I made banana oats cookies. They were amazing. They were just amazing, and I will have to share this with you as well. Next time I will make them, I will show you. And the thing is, I get up, I start making the recipe, and in the end I have to write it down straight away, because otherwise I won't remember. I cannot remember what I put in, because it's so in the moment, and it's such an, I don't know, I woke up this morning and I had this inspiration to make this bread, and I just tried it, and I think it's amazing. If you crave bread, or if you crave, this is the best thing you can do. One thing I have to add to the bread, if you make the bread and you don't make it as cracker, what I added, and I'm not too worried about this, I added half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. So this is all I added, because then I think it grows a bit more. But if you don't want this, I'm sure you can leave it out. Make everything a bit flatter. Don't make them as round, as thick, so they will still dehydrate, and maybe do it on a lower flame and see, so it's more like dehydrated instead of baking, if you don't want to use the bicarbonate of soda. So I'm not worried about that. I feel good about myself having that. There is no wheat in it, so it's not baking powder with wheat and gluten. This is just raising agent, sodium hydrogen carbonate. So that's suitable for vegetarians. So I don't know how bad this is for me or not, but I think it's okay for me. I've used it for a few times and I'm happy with it. So I hope you enjoy. If you have a question about the recipe, I'm happy to answer. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up if you like the recipe, and whenever I have something inspirational and something good where I think anyone could benefit, I will share, even if it's just afterwards when I'm already done. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. I just made the same video in German because I just wanted people to know. If you want bread, and if you don't want to eat the bread, bready crap they give you in the shops with all the chemicals and all the unhealthy stuff where you get bloated, you just make your own, and this is amazing. And what I did, and I already had a few, I had the bread and I used, because you can make this as a pate as well, and I used this as a spread on it, and it was amazing. It was, yeah, you just eat the same stuff, but the one is a bit cooked, just so it satisfies you. Maybe it's more for the mind, but it works. So do the best you can, and leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.